Don't study. You're wasting your time. If you're studying like most students, you're probably wasting 90% of your time and you don't even know it. When you sit at your desk to study, suddenly your phone becomes the most attractive thing on planet Earth. Just one more video. Maybe I should eat something first. Do I really need this degree, or should I start a cattle farm? That's really profitable. No, maybe I'll become a blogger. Sound familiar? Yeah. A shocking reality is that 90% of students and university learners study the wrong way. They spend hours torturing their notebooks without actually learning anything. But what if I told you there's a way to learn faster, retain more, and still have time to watch your favorite series? It doesn't matter if you're a student studying for exams, someone trying to learn a new skill, or just a person who wants to absorb information faster. These tricks will definitely help you. So let's get into 10 of the best scientific hacks for studying faster and more efficiently without getting exhausted. Trick number 1. The expectation trick. Trick your brain to study faster. Your brain is lazy. It uses all the time you give it. Have you ever stretched a 10-minute task into 2 hours? That's Parkinson's law. Work expands to fill the time allotted for it. The solution? Instead of saying, I have to study for 3 hours, say, I'll just study for 20 minutes. Suddenly, your brain loses resistance because 20 minutes sounds easy. Extra trick. Write down exactly what you'll study in those 20 minutes. For example, I'll study the photosynthesis chapter in biology and test myself afterward. Your brain loves clarity, not vagueness. You shouldn't confuse it. Trick number 2. The 80-20 rule. Don't study like a perfectionist. Not all content has equal value. 20% of the material gives you 80% of the results, so stop wasting your time on useless details. The key question is, what's actually going to be on the exam? Go check the previous year's questions. Ask your teacher. Look at summaries. Skip over what you already know. Move fast and focus on what you don't know yet. Quick solution? Start early and go through past exams. Find those 20% most frequent topics and spend 80% of your time on them. Work smarter, not harder. Trick number 3. The timer method. Unlock hyperfocus. Have you ever noticed how focused you become when you have a deadline? That focus comes from a sense of urgency, and you can create that feeling anytime you want. Try this. Do a 30-minute explosive study session. Set a timer for 30 minutes and study with maximum focus. Then rest for 5 minutes. Stand up, stretch, or just check your phone. And then repeat. Why it works. Short study sessions prevent mental fatigue. Your brain knows a break is coming, so it focuses better. You escape the trap of fake studying. Just staring at your notes without learning. Trick number 4. The Feynman technique. Study like a genius. Albert Einstein said, if you can't explain something simply, you don't understand it well enough. So what does that mean? If you want to learn something quickly, pretend you're teaching it to someone else. How to do it? Pick a topic. For example, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Pretend you're explaining it to a 5-year-old using no complicated words. Wherever you get stuck, it means you don't understand it yet. Go back, learn it again, and try to simplify it further. Extra trick. Explain it out loud or write it down. You'll force your brain to process information more deeply. Trick number 5. Active recall. The ultimate memory cheat code. Do you want to memorize things twice as fast? Then stop just reading. Test yourself. How to use it. Instead of rereading your book, close it and try to recall the important points. Instead of copying notes again, write from memory. Use flashcards, but don't just read them. Ask yourself questions. Extra trick? Try the BLURT method. Read a chapter, then, without looking, write down everything you remember. After that, check what you forgot. It's a fast way to boost memory. Trick number 6. Mix the materials together. Interleaving. This method continues from self-testing. If you're studying with flashcards, mix them up. Practice different topics together. This is called interleaving, or mixed practice. It works better than focusing on a single topic. Why? Because just like testing, it forces your brain to forget and recall, again and again. And this process of forgetting and remembering strengthens your memory. On top of that, you might discover connections between topics or notice their differences, and that gives you deeper understanding. Trick number 7. Sleep plus exercise. Free brain booster. Here's a fun fact. Your brain doesn't store information while you're awake. It stores it while you sleep. That means staying up all night studying doesn't work. A good 7 to 8 hours of sleep equals a brain that says, "Thanks," and deeply stores what you learned. Also, exercise strengthens memory. Even a 10-minute walk can help you learn more effectively. So if you're studying a lot, make sure to move between sessions. Trick number 8. Spaced repetition. Like gardening for your brain. Think of spaced repetition like watering a plant. You review just before you're about to forget something. Instead of reviewing everything at once, spread your reviews out over time. For example, review after 24 hours, then after 72 hours, then 1 week later, then 1 month later. Every time you review, your memory gets stronger and lasts longer. Smart students don't wait until the night before the exam. They review regularly to keep knowledge fresh. The key? Review before you forget. Trick number 9. Kaizen. 1% improvement per day. Instead of forcing yourself into 90-minute memorization marathons, follow Japan's principle of Kaizen. Continuous progress through small, consistent steps. Even a 1% improvement per day leads to huge success in the long run. No burnout, no stress, just steady, structured learning. The best part? You can apply it in just 6 minutes a day. 2 minutes of active recall, 2 minutes of spaced repetition, 2 minutes of focus training. After 1 month, you'll be 30% better. Trick number 10. How to make studying a habit. The biggest challenge isn't planning. It's sticking to the plan. Most people give up because they're tired or don't feel like it. But with these 3 tricks, you'll find it easier to stay consistent. Tip number 1. The 2-minute rule from Atomic Habits. A psychological hack to defeat laziness. Instead of saying, "I'll study for an hour," say, "I'll just read 1 page," or "I'll just skim through the first chapter." Once you start, your brain says, "Well, since we've already started, let's keep going." It's a trap, but a good one. Tip number 2. Habit stacking. Attach studying to something you already do. Connect studying to daily habits. For example, after brushing your teeth, ask yourself a few quiz questions. After breakfast, take a mini test. After dinner, summarize 1 concept in your own words. Gradually, it becomes automatic, like brushing your teeth. Tip number 3. Fixed environment. Choose a specific place just for studying. A consistent space with specific tools. Remember, your bed is not a study place. When you go to that spot, your brain automatically knows it's study time. Final summary. The 10-step formula for smart, fast learning. Short study sessions, 20 to 30 minutes. Apply the 80-20 rule. Use a timer and study with focus. Explain what you learn, Feynman method. Practice active recall. Test yourself. Mix subjects, interleaving. Sleep and exercise. Refresh your brain for free. Use spaced repetition. Never forget. Kaizen. 1% daily progress. Turn studying into a habit. From all these tricks, try one today. and write in the comments which one works best for you. The important thing to remember: knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is power. Study smart, not hard. And if you want to boost your focus, your next step should be this video.